And we're back with another day of 7 Days to Die. Day 35, Horde Night. We've got to go get the Horde base ready. I'm gonna look at this real quick. Let's see. 15 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and eat. We had a little activity out here last night, so we'll see if any of those folks are still around. I didn't hear any screamers or anything, so. I don't think we lost any spikes, but we'll bring those just to be safe. Ah, damn it. That's what I knew I was forgetting something. We definitely are not upgrading these to steel. Is that in the center, hopefully? Yeah, it looks to be. Because that'll drive me bananas. No! This is why I deal with spikes as little as possible, because I'm always doing stuff like that. So the base is ready. Now, what to do for the rest of the day? Let's go kill this guy. Actually, I kind of need to run a load of stuff that's in that box back to the base, or back to the house. We'll do a couple trips, see if we can clear that out. Hey, what's up, AJ? How you doing, buddy? Doing pretty good. Just kind of taking care of some housekeeping stuff, getting ready for Horde night. I got a loot box that I keep out there close to the Horde base that I always stash everything in after I loot after Hordes, and I haven't cleaned it out in a couple weeks, and I just need to do it. I just did repairs on the. I just did repairs on it, so. But that's my story. How you doing, man? You been up to anything exciting? Yeah, yeah. I already got repairs done by like 7 a.m. So I figured actually earlier than that. So I figured I'd just go ahead and just do this real quick. Not sure what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. That's the only thing I don't care for about the way the hordes work in this. You know that like they come like clockwork every 7 days. You know, which makes sense. But it kind of looms there over the whole week. You know, and then the day of the horde it's like you kind of can't really get into too much of anything because you've got to be ready for the horde. It's kind of like a hurry up and wait sort of thing. And then it cuts your next day short because the horde goes until daylight. So I don't know. Not a complaint. I don't hate it. It's just kind of it's just always there. And then like every week you gotta it kind of messes up a couple of days that you could be doing other stuff. Oh, that's cool. I had a friend when I was a kid that probably had like 15 aquariums. He and his dad were all into that. They had fresh and salt water and all these exotic fish. It was crazy. Like that's all they did was work on those things. Which if that's what you're into, happy, that's awesome. But it seems like it's just a ton of work keeping those things in order. It seems. I don't know. Kind of like a horde base. But they're gorgeous though. It's beautiful. It's great watching the fish. What am I looking for? Yeah, that's sort of what I'm at 8:30 in the morning. I'm pretty much ready and not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I think I'm going to go see about ammo actually. I'm going to go hit the traders, I think, and see if I'm just now getting to where I can start making ammo, but I'm not really set up for it. I don't really have a lot of I don't have a lot of forges, so I haven't really like smelted lead and stuff yet. Which I guess I should probably get started, but I'm gonna need to do a bunch of iron soon. So what am I looking for? Yeah, I could use some 7.62 ammo. I'd love to get some 44 Magnum ammo. Alright, we're gonna take this. Gonna go ahead and top off my food again, since I'm standing here. It's my jar situation. I kind of don't want to go too crazy with the jars. Well, we'll do like 2. There's my phone going off. I will call them back. I'm still getting my barter skill up. Hey. That's not what I meant to do. You know what we'll do? We'll take. I don't really use it because I wear a mining helmet. I don't really deal with the hats. So we'll take. We'll keep the cowboy hats. Yeah, that'll do it for now. Yeah. Well, my last one, like what I love to do is put my production room like underground. I'm kind of all into bunkers lately. I'm doing everything's differently than I normally do it on this game, and I'm all into bunkers lately. What I'll do is I'll stick all the tools down, like the production area down like close to bedrock, so you don't have to deal with heat. I don't really mind the screamers that much. They're actually kind of fun to deal with, but I kind of got in the habit of just doing that just to not have to deal with them. Sometimes they're actually a lot of fun though. I've had fun with them on this one. I get screamers. I had a screamer call in a feral a couple of game days ago up at the northern part. I have another outpost like this at the northern up in the northern part of the map. We're down south right now. And I heard a screamer out there. Went out there in the morning to go clear it. And it called in a freaking feral on me, which I took care of it. It was kind of cool. I think that might have been the first time I've ever killed a feral on foot. Like not on a horde night. So I was pretty thrilled about that. But my last game got hit by the MD5 error, so I lost my production room and everything, but lately I've been going with bunkers, drop pit, and then I put the forges and all that down by bedrock. I had a dozen forges. I like to have one like just like 4 for iron, 4 for stone, and then 2 for like 1 each for lead and brass. It's just easier to keep them separate because you don't have to deal with, you know, figuring out, you know, what's where and juggling product. You can just have stuff smelt, you know, set everything to smelt and go. And the same thing with production, you know, just get it running and just get out of there and just know what's going to be waiting for you when you come back. So, but like I said, I'm doing everything differently on this one, just because, just to do it, because I did, to be honest with you, I didn't have it in me to dig all that out again so soon.
Anything you like?
Yeah, it's kind of nice to mix it up. You know, this is not none of this is my preferred way of doing anything. Like I start my real base like day 4 or 5. I like to have it, you know, and get organized pretty early and everything. And now I've got everything spread out across 2 bases and, you know, or two outposts, you know, in POIs. You know, just houses I kind of fixed up or sealed up, you know, for lack of a better way of putting it. And I don't know. I'm glad I did it. It's kind of, I've never really, you know, you kind of get set in your ways of doing things. And I'm sure I've done probably a lot of other stuff like the same way I always do. But, you know, looting a lot early, that was new for me. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You know, it's all been cool. I don't know. We really need that patch. We really need that patch because, like, I'm afraid to build anything because I know as soon as I do, it's gonna get nuked. That's the thing. It's like, and that sucks because this game's like all about building. You know, that's what makes it fun. Is you can build whatever you want, pretty much, and we can't on Xbox without, you know. I mean, a lot of work goes into this. A lot of time goes into it, and it's just such a bite in the ass. It's kind of putting me off the game a little bit, and that sucks too because I absolutely love this game. I think this is gonna be the last one for a while, and at least till we, you know, at least on Xbox. I might start playing on PC. I'm working on kind of getting my stream like in order in a serious way, and I'll probably start casting out of the PC soon. And if I do, I'll probably start playing on PC. But I was hoping to wait on that. I was kind of wanting to like go further with the console version before moving on to PC because it's so much farther ahead, and it's kind of fun to have stuff to look forward to, you know. I mean, I appreciate the effort they're putting into it and that they're doing it, but you know, get the fuck on with it. I mean, no, pardon my language. I mean, it's just ridiculous the problems that this game has had, particularly on Xbox for as long as it has. They're not new problems, and it's not a new game. You know. Alright. Alright, Bubba, let's see what you got in the way of armor. Actually, before we do that, let's see what you got in the way of cool stuff. Ooh. I need a 44 handle. Like, I can't... I've got great parts. Everything else is awesome on my 44, but the handle's not. That would be handy, but I don't want to spend the cash on it just yet. I'll buy these. I should buy that hunting knife. It's only $5.80. Yeah, I think I will, actually. That's the only schematic I can't get is the hunting knife. Yeah, I do too. I absolutely love this game. I just wish they would get on with fixing it. But it'll be here before you know it.
Y'all come back now.
Murphy's Law being what it is, I predict we will get the update sometime within a week or two of the new Fallout coming out. There's another trader right up the road. I gotta see where. It's like over here someplace. Let's see. There. I drove my mini bike into this cave. No, that's not, is that the one? Yeah, I think it is the one. I think I drove my mini bike into that yesterday. I've done that twice in the last couple of days. I got to stop doing that. Let's see, where is it? It's here. Okay, so we just got to go pretty much due east and hit that road. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I was. Wait, oh no, that's not east. The other east. Here we go. Stop that. But I've just played 3 games in a row over the last month. I think I started like like about the middle of May, towards the middle end of May, and started back. I hadn't played since the end of last year, and I was just got the itch, and I was like, it's time for some 7 days. So I played one that I didn't stream, and that's when I tried my current favorite Horde base design with the drop pit. But it was perfect. It was a fantastic game. Didn't had no deaths. Like I think I'm up to like day, I don't know, like around early 30s, like around here, and had no deaths. Everything went perfectly. I'm in a great town, and like everything was going swimmingly. And I just kind of got I've casted this before, and it just kind of got it just kind of got the itch to cast. So I just bagged that game and started a new one, and pretty much did the same thing over again, but casted it. And then that one got nuked, so then I started this one. So I've had like 3 starts. That's cool, man. But I've had like 3 starts in the last month, and so I don't know. If this one gets nuked again, I'm having fun with this. But if this one gets nuked again, I'm probably gonna take a little break and do something else for a while, or start on the PC. One or the other. Ah, stop that. Beating up the bike.
At least wipe that shit off your boots before you come into my shop.
He's got an assembled sniper rifle in here, but it's not very good.
A sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you.
What's your problem, bub? Yeah, no worries, AJ. Time is it? It's noon. We got about an hour. Trying to think where there's another trader. There's one like way up. Is it here? No, that's a forge house. Way up there. We're here. That's a little bit of a haul. There's another one over here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll hit that one. Yeah, I'm on the 120-minute days. I think what's going to be our most direct route out to this thing. Is that a trader too? No. There was another one somewhere, like way off in the middle of nowhere. Down here, maybe? No. No, that was it. That was it. Okay, so what's going to be our fast way of... Well, there really is no fast way. We got to off-road it. And I hate doing it in all this desert because I absolutely just thrashed my bike up doing this, but... Just got to be careful. It's those little tiny cacti that you can't see that get you. And I've run into caves twice in in the last couple of game days. That's been fun. Yeah, I like the longer days myself. I've played on the 60-minute days, and they're just like it's just too breakneck for me. Like as soon as you get anywhere to do anything, you've got to like stop and go in. You know, if you play with the default with where they run at night, that would be a bear. This wouldn't be a terrible spot for a base over here. I don't know. I kind of wanted to be closer to the center. I can't find a good place to build a base on this map that I like. Map's kind of screwed up. All of the towns are up north except for these two down here in the corner. And the problem with up north is it's almost the majority of it is either burnt forest or wasteland. And there's a big hub in the center. And there's some pine forest and plains to the west of the hub. But they're like crazy hilly. I can't find like a good spot out there. There was like one good spot out in the pine forest area, but I felt like I was like a little far from everything. Well, you know, I'm like completely in the wrong place. I gotta go this way. So I think I'm just gonna build it right off this town that I'm in and just call it a day. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna get hit with an MD5 before, like either while I'm building it or or shortly after. So it's like, why break your neck trying to move to another part of the map? So that's what sucks about that bug, is you just don't know. Like, it may never hit, but yeah, I do too. Mostly because it's like flat, but also because, you know, say you run low on mechanical parts, you can go wrench something real quick. You know, like if you need a few mechanical parts or electrical parts, stuff like that. You know, I don't know. I think what I'll do is when where is this? Just go west, dude. Just go west. I think when I get closer to like actually starting to like take down the hub, I'll build a little base up there. Like nothing, you know, not a base for hordes, but just like a little outpost kind of thing. Like right outside of town. It's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in real good shape, actually. Yeah, yeah. Are you on Xbox also? I'm sure I asked you that already, but we get a lot of Xbox and PlayStation players here, and I lose track of who plays on what. Very cool. Very cool. I've been getting like crashes pretty regularly for the last several game days, and I'm really kind of surprised I haven't gotten one yet. I think I may have gotten one, but it didn't do anything. Like I'm the house, I'm holed up in one of those, the nice houses with the pools. My outpost in this town we just passed is the town I started in. Well, the first town I found and got everything set up in it. And I'm holed up in one of those houses, like on the second floor of one of those houses. And there's that second floor room. Like you kind of come up the stairs, and then there's like a hallway, and then there's a room with a gun safe in it. Last night I noticed that that gun safe room was like the door was back up and it was boarded back up, like it had been reverted. But everything else in the house is, the safe was still looted, and the everything was intact. Everything I had built was still there. Can I cut across? We're gonna cut across here. Ow. God, just beating the hell out of this bike. See, I dig all this out here, and this would actually, like, kind of in this low area, would be a really good place to build a base. There are no towns around here. Like, there's like literally 2 towns in the southern half of the map that I've been able to find, and I've been all over this map. I mean, there might be something out there in the water that I haven't found, but I haven't, I mean, I think when you get into the 3700s, like in any direction, on the map, you're pretty much getting close to radiation. And I've followed every road, and there's nothing out here, which I guess is kind of cool. You kind of be the king of the empty side of the map, but that's not real convenient for looting and stuff. God. I think I found this on day 1, actually.
Hey, asshole, you better not bring any diseases into my store. Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Okay, AJ, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. As always, enjoyed chatting with you. So 3 traders. They were a little light on 44 ammo, but that's all right. We'll get it. Got a decent amount of 7.62 ammo, so I don't have a sniper rifle yet, but I've got a actually I think it's 600 quality hunting rifle, so in case we get some cops, because it's getting to be about that time. We got about a dozen or more spiders on the last one. I haven't seen any ferals yet, not in a horde at least. I think I'm going around my arse to get to my elbow. Yeah, I could probably stand to cut across here. Yeah. Ow. God, just thrashing up the bike. Picked up some points in barter. We got another 32 to go. It's not too bad. Need to make some more jars. We got a couple hours to kill. I'm gonna see about some boulders. Is that a crash? Might be a crash.